We tried. We tried for an all sequitur. It didn't work this time. Hi, everybody. How's it going? The microphone's a little bit in the way. There we hopefully bonk. Bonk. I haven't arranged the microphone to relay. Radar Doggo has informed me that there is a person outside, or another dog, or possibly invisible
or maybe
bear.
bombs. Yeah.
or maybe a ghost, right? Exactly.
Mom, it's a bomb, a squirrel, or a ghost. Either way, I want treats.
Yeah, I mean, fair, valid. You guys will probably chat. You may hear Twiglet yelling in the background, who is frustrated that we are not playing with him. Don't eat the pancakes until the game starts. Resoundingly failed. Sorry you failed your mission not to eat the pancakes. Pancakes are good. Hi, everybody. I'm going to go check on whatever on earth Twiglet is yelling about.
Jesus Christ.
Oh, my God.
His current new game is, I want you to run the tap for me, even though my fountain is clean. I don't want water from the tap, though.
Child.
Where is he?
What vexes you, my love?
He's mostly just yelling at this point. He's been doing a lot of yelling today.
Hey, no.
And biting.
No, that's biting. What you're doing there is biting, and that's not allowed.
Where was he?
He was just on the freezer, yelling his little heart out. No, and away we go. Do we want a toy? I don't know. I don't know what the cat wants.
I'm not sure the cat knows what he wants.
I don't think the cat... Well, no. We know what the cat wants. You see, folks, because it was Valentine's Day last week. And so we treated ourselves to some very nice steaks that we cooked at home on Valentine's Day.
And we didn't just treat ourselves.
And Twiglet got a little bit of steak because, we are generous parents, and Twiglet really likes steak.
Like, we took a piece out yesterday, and he went from to...
Yeah, he's very responsive now to the idea of cow. And I think maybe that's what he wants. I don't even... Oh, no, he just stuck his paws in the fountain, so if it's dirty, it's not my fault.
And he has this affronted little kind of mew.
Oh, no, I don't want this chapter to take the gloves off. I want everybody to be fine and happy. Yes, so folks, if you haven't heard, we are going to be returning to the Scarlet Hollow this evening. It's all loaded up, chapter 5.
This is no reflection on Silence of Black Manor at all.
No, it's just... Oh, I can't eat salmon because Ruthie assumes it's all for her. Yeah.
Well, yeah.
Well, Twiglet's very discerning. He won't eat dark meat chicken. He'll only eat light meat chicken, which is like, cat, you're weird. It tastes bad. Anyway. I just want to yell. I don't blame him. I don't know. I mean, we're spending this whole chapter finding out what?
Nothing. I'm cleaning my phone. Keep
talking. Finding out who ran for mayor of Dog.
Who got Dog Mayor?
Who is Dog Mayor? And how is Dustin at his mom? And are we finally going to get to explore that horrible garden around our cousin's house? And
the forbidden parts of the house?
Yeah, exactly. I'm starting to get... excuse me, I had a green bean. I'm starting to get worried if, our cousin Tabitha is suffering from a similar condition to Reese the artist was. But, yeah, the Dog Mayor, right? There was going to be an election for Dog Mayor. I'm trying to remind myself about what happened at the end of the game, and I think we spent the night with Stella.
I think we did.
Which was very lovely. And
because
if anything happens to Gretchen, I'm gonna be so sad.
Because if I remember correctly, wasn't that also the thing of we had...
Hold on. Folks, we're going to start talking about our playthrough, which may have spoilers for other playthrough of the game. We'll be talking about Scarlet Hollow and our playthrough for the entire stream. So if you've just started the game, you might want to come back to this VOD in a little bit.
Wasn't there the very Faustian moment at the end of the last part? Which means we are older now?
No, that was the previous part. The last part this time involved Tabitha and a shotgun, if I remember correctly.
Oh, yes.
Yes, precisely. And how the doctor may not be talking to us anymore. Get in the trash can and screaming. Last part was with Reese. Yeah. I don't think we have Reese anymore, if I am remembering correctly. I can't recall precisely, but I don't think we have Reese anymore. If I remember correctly, Tabitha shot him, and then we disposed of the body via fire, if I understand correctly. Oh, Oh, yay, romancing reset a playthrough sounds fantastic. He did. Yeah, I do believe he has passed now, and his mother's probably not talking to us anymore. That's where I think we left off. But the music is so lovely, and there's so many there's so many different ways to end chapter 4. Exactly. We're at probably wildly divergent gameplay states at this point, which is basically fabulous.
A different story now.
Oh, he ate his mother. Ooh, that's not sounding good. Ooh, nice. Well, okay, let's just go ahead and do the content warnings for the game, shall we? We are going to be playing Scarlet Hollow, the brand new release to Chapter 5 by the excellent Black Tabby Games. You can find it there in the chat. There are all sorts of content warnings for this, content notes for this game, including phobias, death and dying, horror themes, mental health and trauma, sexual themes. There are some sound effects. There's violence. There are animals in peril. There are children in peril. There's sometimes flashing or glitching effects. There's some gross food at a couple of points. Definitely some manipulations, some implied non-consensual drug use, substance abuse, swearing, and a complete breakdown of reality in a couple of positions. So, the game is a lot, is what we're saying. If you need more detailed content notes, which may include spoilers, it's available for you in the chat link. We also have a dramatis personae if you need to remind yourself about who the various individuals are. I recommend you start the gameplay by reading the in-game list of major decisions from previous chapters. There's an in-game list of major decisions from previous chapters. That sounds like an excellent recap if we don't otherwise get one. Sounds like a good idea. Remind me about that when we come on to it. What is you doing?
I am attempting to ensure that we have a potentially useful spoiler. Keep talking.
Oh, is this, did the dog die?
This is what I'm attempting to find out.
Okay. There's a book icon. All right, cool. We'll go and take a look. I was going to ask you how your week has been, but I know how our week has been, and the answer is a lot.
We also have accepted dog shit, but we're not going into
our week has been a lot, and there's been a lot of scheduling concerns and rescheduling needs and just general tapping of emotional vitae this week. And it's only Wednesday, folks. So that's why we're excited about Scarlet Hollows, because we love this game. Oh god, we're gonna have to remember all the voices.
It's fine.
Oh crap.
It's been like 2 years. No one else will know.
Oh, speaking of voices, you know, what is the sequel to Tavern Talk? The one that has like the prequel adventures that we've played the little demo for?
Oh, Dreamwalker.
They have a narrator voice now. They've voiced the tavern keeper / narrator.
Oh, nice. Who is it?
Somebody from the God of War games. I don't recognize the individual, but I was like, oh, that's new. Very cool.
Is it Chris Judge? Boy.
I doubt it's Chris Judge. I don't know. Let's see. Dreamwalker, Tavern Talk, narrator, voice actor. There we go. The voice actor, Cyrus Namati.
I'm a little disappointed they've decided to gender the tavern.
He is known as the voice of Ares Theseus. He's Theseus' voice. Oh dear. And Dionysus from Hades 1 and 2. Yeah, I also dislike that kind of now means that the narrator is gendered. It is implied, but...
Also, we appear to have got quite heavily evolved character art all of a sudden.
Yeah.
There's a couple of new folks up there.
There's yeah. Look at her and her young hair. Oh, right, because remember, it's her adventuring group that we're going to go and spend some time with. But, you know, I'm looking forward to that. That's very cool.
I'm going to go get him.
No, he's okay. Not Tobias Weatherburn, no. If anyone has played ahead and there's something in particular, feel free to DM me. Yes, appreciate that. And as a reminder, we have the non-spoiler, no spoilers, please wiggle emojis. If you are further in gameplay than we are, or you know something we don't know, please don't blat it out in the chat. Please use the emojis. That would be fantastic. Thanks for streaming, even in the midst of a crazy week. We appreciate you. Thank you. That's very kind. I appreciate it. Thoughts on the announced third Dark Side? Thoughts are give to me. Give, please. I need it. And my plushies and everything is all ready. Just. art takes as long as it takes, and I will support the creative and the entire length of the process, but also please bend fold space-time because I need it. That's basically my thoughts. Is give now, please. For some reason I thought you were talking about a DM. How are your detective plushies? They're still on the shelf. I'm very much looking forward to bringing them out. We have Andu at the plushie as well. And if you folks have missed it, I think it's still available. But there is a from what is it? Strange Horticulture, right?
Oh, Jupiter the kitty.
Jupiter is available as a plushie from Makeship. Here we go.
Yeah, we never put that helmet on him. I feel like we missed something.
The mask?
Yeah,
we never put the mask on the cat. I don't know if you can put the mask on the cat. I didn't try. I'm a little worried to try now. Exactly. I love that games have plushies as well. Yes, it makes me very happy. But yeah, you can order your Jupiter plushie. They're still available. It's crossed the boundary, so they're definitely going to ship, and we'll get them in July. Yeah, I'm kind of tempted to load it back up and put the
mask on the cat. See what happens.
See what happens, if anything. Right. So it's been a rough week, and the cat is yelling. What else? It's rained, though we did have a few very beautiful days, which was great, and I'd like about 9,000 more of those. My lawn almost got dry enough to mow. I was so excited.
It's a marsh again.
And now it's a marsh again. But yeah, no. Sadly, you must be responsible and save for a new deck. Okay, understand. Thank you, Grim. I appreciate it.
Thanks, Grim. Appreciate it.
Okay, so hopefully we won't run into too many of those. And if we do, we do. And emotions occur, and sometimes that means we'll take a little break. And that's okay. Anything else going on you want to talk about?
Not really.
Okay.
CrossFit was great last night.
Yes, we are really enjoying CrossFit. We got new shoes. We got shiny. Decks have to cost $7,000. Oh, deck isn't for your house. I thought you meant like Stream Deck or something. Yes, exactly. I'm sorry that home improvements cost so much.
And you can't load games on them.
And that you can't play games on them. I mean, what kind of bullshit is that, really? That's no fun. Sorry. Yeah, CrossFit's really fun. We're kind of betting. I say fun. It's a sweaty, exhausting wreck when we're done with it. But
it's a fun, sweaty, exhausting
we've
wreck.
gotten to that point where we know a couple of people by name, and that there have been newer people there. So we're slightly veteran to some people, which is strange. And also, what are you doing?
Tying up the stop button. No! I know you don't like, but the side of the thing always fucking okay. Fine.
Why? What's the matter?
The side of the collar always is.
Yeah, and.
Okay.
It's an aesthetic.
Oh, it's not one I like.
Okay. Well, okay.
That's fine. It's fine.
See? Good. Okay. No. Part of my house, it's a balcony off my kitchen, so it takes extra work as it's elevated. Oh, so it's a patio. It's a porch kind of deal.
Yeah.
Not fun. How are you guys? What's going on? KP's saving for a deck. And Grim has been playing ahead in the game, and so is Ozzy apparently, which is really cool. Dark Side Detective will be out soon. Is it going to be out soon?
But yeah, it should be this year. I would not be surprised if they had at least a demo at Adventure X in November.
Okay, then that's a super, super important reason for me to go to Adventure X in... Oh, you weren't playing it. Okay. That's a super, super special, important reason for me to go to Adventure X.
Yes, it is.
November, because I really want to play Dark Side Detective. I await the Friday update. Yeah, Friday is the second part of Chapter 5.
Mm-hmm.
If I remember correctly. Isn't that the ending?
There were 7 parts.
Are there 7 parts?
I'm sure there were 7 parts.
Chapter 5 for almost all my playthroughs, and I think of playing whole game. I think of playing the whole game from the beginning now. I locked in my ending of Chapter 4, which I'm not entirely happy with. Okay, I got it. Yeah, I'm 7 parts in total. Okay, fine, never mind. It's just the game is so huge now that... What was the stat, Stucky? Something like Part 5 is equal to the entire D of Parts 1 through 4 previously?
Yeah. And wasn't Part 4 the size of Parts 1, 2, and 3?
Okay. Folks, you cannot continue to exponentially grow your game. You will never sleep.
Eventually, the frog's gonna boil.
Yeah.
You know?
Oh.
Oh, he's finally coming. Thank fuck.
Oh, he's being bad. What is this? Sir? Sir? What are you doing? He's trying to get at your stickers. Oh, please excuse us. The lad is being a nightmare.
Attention, junior dickhead.
Oh, right. Is it 1 part equal to the entirety of Slay the Princess? Well, yeah, he's probably wondering where the beef is for sure. Go. No, he's not gonna be drawn onto pleasures, unfortunately. Right. So how about this? Why don't we cut the chatter short and go ahead and run our first ad break, folks? If you need to get a stretch, get a drink of water. Perhaps you will require an emotional support plushie. It sounds like. We shall see what the lad is demanding, and then we'll be back. We talked about makeshift plushies so far, but did you know about makeshift hoodies? Oh, God.
Oh, God.
Oh, God.
Not allowed more hoodies.
No.
Aside from that Starfleet Academy one.
Yeah, when
not
the store...
allowed more hoodies, aside from that Starfleet Academy one.
Oh, my goodness. Okay. The nice thing is I don't recognize many of these games, so... I don't recognize many. I like that some of them are they're very brightly colored. They're obviously game related, but I don't recognize anything yet, so that's probably good. But they're very cute. There's a Dave the Diver. Oh no, Dave the Diver.
Little Dave.
Please bring him back. Okay, where is the bring him back button?
Fucking chill out.
Bring it back. Okay, I'm gonna put my name in there. I'm gonna put my name. Hang on.
Being very cute and slightly angry.
Are you being fussy, my lad?
Look at this.
What is that fuzzy tail? Oh.
Hey, Papa.
Yes. Look at that. Look at that tail. Look at that tail whip. He's obviously not pleased. How dare you? How dare? Okay, move your head. There we go. What is up with you, monster? Go, Godzilla! Oh my gosh. I need to vote they bring back plushies of Great and Mighty Kevin, the powerful vampire wizard, okay? Yours truly, an emotional support demon hoodie. Okay. That is fabulous.
That's very good.
Very, very good. I dig it. All right. Let's see if we can deal...
Twiglet. It's behind you. Twiglet.
Oh, there he goes. No.
No,
I know. How's it going? Okay. Let him settle. I'm not sure what is going on. International Cats Being Bastards Day. So it's a day that ends in Y, right? Exactly. All right, folks. Why don't we go ahead and take that stretch and that ad break really quick?
Grab a screen capture of this stupid fucking face. Look at that.
Okay, hold on. There we go. Okay, it also has my stupid face on it, but Ducky, I will send this to you. There we go. Behold. Look at the tail! What is your problem, child? Like, they all got the signal to be extra awful. Bubba, what vexes you? What vexes you, my son? I will not be slain. I will not be calmed. I don't like it.
I don't know what it is, but I don't agree with it.
Just look at his tail. Bubba, am I making fun of you? Is that what you're upset about? You. Okay. Fine. Affronted cat. He's peak wizard design. I know. All right. We're going to take that break, folks. Get yourself a drink and attend to any medications or pets you need to. Get yourself a snack. Get yourself a beverage. Water. Good. Tissues, emotional support animals. We'll be back in a couple of minutes and we will return to the land of Scarlet. Look at that tail. He's just lashing that tail. He is so pissed off right now. I don't even know why. I think he just wants violence and he can't have it. All right, folks. Is the game music coming through? Have you shredded a fingernail?
No.
Would you like a fingernail file?
For different reasons.
For different reasons that aren't about a fingernail file? There we go. All right. We have returned. A reminder again about content warnings, folks. There's no game music coming through? It shows that it is. Oh, partial stars. Don't worry. The art here is choice. Some people are hearing music and other people are not. So shall we just give it a moment or two? I've got it down really quiet. Maybe I'll turn it up a little bit. How's that, folks? I don't like it too loud because I don't want to overpower people. Hopefully that's now coming through a little bit better. We'll give it a moment or two. And then I gotta remember where the heck we were with this game.
Previously on Scarlet Hollow.
Dong dong. That's better? Okay, excellent. In fact, why don't I grab my phone so I can take a peek at Discord and keep an eye on you while we're talking. Things and stuffs. Hang on. Sounds like the art is so wonderfully gorgeous even when it shows horrible, horrible things. Don't forget to check previously. I appreciate that. Thank you, Lozzie. Alright. Aww.
Aww.
She doesn't even have a name yet, Ducky. Oh dear. There we go. Okay. Now that the music is resolved, because I like my symmetry, we will load in our game. Okay. This is the end of episode 4. Episode 5 finally awaits. So,
the book icon
is, dialogue, save, system settings, book. Okay. This is new.
Monday.
Hold on. Our name is Petra. Our hometown is Ashtown. We talk to animals and we have the keen eye. These are our 2 perks. On Monday, we took some boiled peanuts from a stranger. We met Dustin, the possum that lives in my dresser. We witnessed Duke die in the woods and we called the police. We met Stella's friend Kanika and her mother Sybil and learned about ditchlings. We crashed at Stella's and we called Tabitha before falling asleep.
On Tuesday, we woke up in Stella's guest room. We insisted Stella stay when Tabitha tried to kick her out of her living room. We told Avery the truth about last night's encounter in the woods. We had tea with Avery at the diner. We walked with Stella to the mines. We spoke to 2 groups of miners. We warned Tabitha about the teens sneaking into the shore mine, and we managed to escape the mine collapse without any injuries.
On Wednesday, we met Dustin's mom and found out about the squatter who kicked her out of the glass house. We finally got to take a shower. We met Janie, the pastor's wife, who cleans the estate once a week. We met Beau, the late Duke's enormous and very sweet son. And we made breakfast with Stella. Look at the smiley face.
We met the
mayor, who's a dog, and gave him my pocket peanuts as a campaign contribution. I am finally free of my nutty curse.
We met Scarlet Hollow's resident creepypasta.
We had dinner at Reese's house. There's something hidden in the clinic, and it wants me to find it.
We invited Tabitha and Avery ghost hunting.
We sacrificed an unknown quantity of years of my life to exercise the spirit of Charles Shaw Jr., a man my great-grandmother murdered. That is such a non sequitur. We had dinner. We gave the dog peanuts. We went ghost hunting. We sacrificed our lives to exercise a ghost we don't even know about. Go ahead.
We made plans with Sybil to talk about mysterious goings-on over tea tomorrow.
And we received a troubling text from Stella before bed. I wonder if that's the end of the day previous to the one we just completed. Resident creepypasta. I mean, right? Yeah, exactly. Yeah, it is weird to me that there's no pronouns given for the player. Yeah, interesting. Okay, chapter 5.
Our ending is chapter 2 is no longer possible.
Did you hear that your ending of chapter 2 is no longer possible with Keen Eye? Really? Tell me more.
Kind of got the feeling that was a little too...
Chapter 2 is here.
No
What?
one got hurt.
Escaping the mine collapse without any injuries is no longer possible with keen eye, but I
Requires street smarts. Now.
Oh, okay. Well, they switched keen eye and street smarts chapters around, but it won't affect your save. Ha ha ha! I can now never get rid of this save.
Street smarts.
Street smarts! Okay. There we go. So now I'm thinking once we hit next chapter, we'll get a summary of major events for today. Yeah. Okay. Here we go. If you'd like to continue with this world state, please save your game now. There we go. I've saved the game again.
February 23rd, 2023.
Yeah, hold on. Look at this. So the last time we finished it was February 23rd, 2023, and here we are, February 18th.
Almost exactly 3 years later.
Almost exactly 3 years. And you won't get to use Keen Eye in its chapter. Okay.
Slay the Princess took off, didn't it?
Yes. Did you see? They hit 1 million sales.
Jesus.
Yay! BT before Twiglet.
Yes.
I love this. Explore. So for folks who've never watched us play this game before, there is music and there are effects and sounds, but there is no voice acting, which is part of the reason we were originally drawn to this game, is because we get to voice all the characters.
Hey Doc, how you been?
Hey. These are the dialogue options that you can pick in the game. Anything that says explore in parentheses is tell us more. Things that don't have explore in parentheses are decisions you are making at that point in the game. So we can play Slay the Princess, our other game. Been there, done that many times. Join the mailing list, join the Discord, join the subreddit, or we are going to continue. Would you like to see a recap before starting episode 5?
Heavens to Betsy, would we ever?
Please! Yes, let's have a full recap, please. Previously on Scarlet Hollow.
Kong.
The funeral of Perlane Scarlet, your cousin's mother and your aunt, seemed like something you shouldn't ignore, even considering your own late mother's rocky relationship with this side of the family. Also, I love that they've done more around
me too.
The dialogue boxes. Welcome to our family's humble estate, says Tabitha. Unfortunately, due to the current state of the house, only a few rooms will be safely accessible during your stay.
Yep. Chapter 5 was released a week ago. Chapter 4 was released 106 or so weeks ago.
Yeah. I wouldn't go wandering anywhere else if you value your limbs. The floors have been known to, give out. Oh, listen to the changing music.
Afraid!
Meet Dustin, the beloved possum in our dresser. So what do you say? Want to tag along? Hold the camera for me while I narrate against a darkening sky, that sort of thing?
Read those words when I come carrying a mountain lion corpse out of these woods at dawn.
A single deer remains behind, staring down the beam of Stella's flashlight, while Gretchen whines and pulls at her harness.
Can you hear the sweet whispers?
It's all in color now, and the deer having dialogue seems... Oh no, we have speak to animals.
Yeah.
They hadn't added anything. Oh, neat. I continue to say the house needs to be leveled and start
Just
over, right?
the site from orbit.
So this is the recap, everybody. This is what we've been through so far.
Duke grapples with the thing as it grabs his shotgun, pushing the barrel out of the way as it grasps for Bertie with oddly pointed limbs, while Stella stares in shocked silence as if Parrot paused, watching as the other creature attempts to wrestle Gretchen into the darkness, her desperate cries going unheeded.
This is one of the first decisions we have to make in the game. There are abilities which will allow you to save both Duke and Gretchen, but we did not have that ability. and we chose to save Gretchen.
Duke had a good run.
You die for Gretchen, attempting to snatch her away from the thing's misshapen hands.
Oh, Petra, my hero.
You manage to grab her, but the creature isn't deterred. It rears back on its hind legs, its mouth opening, whispered tones sliding out alongside something sharp and unnatural.
I wouldn't say this is new.
New! That's very new that it has a stinger in its mouth. Hey, Naomi, of course we saved the dog. Folks who are just coming in late, this is Scarlet Hollow. It has so many content warnings. Please be sure you're comfortable with what you need. We are in the middle of the recap of chapters 1 through 4 before we begin chapter 5.
But then there's the deafening blast of Duke's shotgun. Suddenly, it is gone.
Oh my god! Oh my god! What do we do?
Stella, keep an eye on her for us. Make sure she don't get into any more trouble.
Oh god, Wayne's so weird and creepy and I still don't understand him. Ah! Really giving me and my friend would have killed E.T. with hammers, I can tell you that much, right? I still don't get it. Notice he's not wearing the mask there.
Yep.
My grandmother used to talk about pale creatures called ditchlings. She always said they were a terrible omen, a sign of suffering to come. And here we are. You're welcome to stay the night if you want. From now on, you're back at the estate by bedtime. No more impromptu sleepovers.
Wow. That is some heavy stuff. No wonder Stella seems distant.
Trying to find out what she's reading, and it looks like a bodice ripper, judging by the pose of the characters on the front.
But it's Bridgerton.
Bridgerton novel fight. His tail is still going. I need to play this, but also I have postcards about voting dissent and 3 quilts in progress. I mean, yes. Welcome to the Ditchling Village. 100%.
I'm going to keep my ears open. The diner is where everyone comes to gossip, so I hear a lot about what goes on around. I'll let you know if anyone mentions those monsters or anything strange or unusual. Did Avery always have the lip piercings? I feel like they're new.
I feel like the lip piercing may be new.
Have either of you seen Rosalina around town?
This is the incredibly hot dad bod librarian.
He's also, just look at the derp.
Yes, because there's food.
I don't want to be a helicopter dad, but she hasn't been answering my texts. Wanted to make sure she isn't getting into trouble.
I wonder if these are counties. Maywood, Jackson, Malkin. Yeah, Oscar belongs in the...
Oscar is Dream Daddy DLC.
Dream Daddy material. 100%. Nothing strenuous, we promise. Whatever you two have planned is probably beyond what he can manage right now anyways. That's Reese's. Oh, God.
I am the only person in town who truly cares about your safety. Forget.
Yes, but why are you the only... Oh, gosh, this microphone's... Come on, microphone. There we go. I don't understand you, Wayne.
Why are you fucky? Why?
What? You haven't explained yourself very well. Why is that?
Even if it's already too late to stop what's going on.
Well, you could have been a little more specific before I have to...
Less of a cryptic.
Yeah, I'm not into the cryptic thing, right? I already gave away years of my life. Come on.
You can be cryptic or not have a face. You can't do both.
You're interrupted by a sudden movement out of the corner of your eye. A girl carrying a bundle of snacks pops through a hole in the fence and disappears over the crest of a hill. I guess the old Maxwell place doesn't cut it as a secret hangout spot these days.
You pull out your phone and dial your cousin.
Look at people who are in some scenes. Okay. Anyone else?
He's a 10, but he's so cryptic and has no face.
I know. What is it? I'm in a meeting. A kid just snuck into the Shaw mine. I figured you should know. What? Are you serious? Why do things keep happening to me?
Relatable content, Tabitha.
Also, why do you know about this? What the hell are you doing in my mines? Whatever. I'll head over there as soon as I can. Just stay where you are and wait for me, all right? God, I don't even know why I'm going to try to reason with you. It's not like you'll listen. My dad is a foreman at the continuous mining facility, and he says they only abandoned this mine because there wasn't enough coal left. So it's actually really safe, and we can hang out here whenever we want. All right, so who do we got?
We got the Scooby Gang.
I remember the five of them, the Scooby Gang. Yeah, for sure. I can't remember any of their voices, so God, I hope they don't make me voice anymore.
Forgive us.
Correction, your father was a foreman at that continuous mining facility. We'll see if he ever still has a job tomorrow morning. We just got an accomplishment. I don't know for what.
It was called That Damned Smile.
Yeah, God. It's actually really sad. That guy's Shaggy, 100%. Yeah, look at them all look freaked out. And yeah, it's all in full color now. It used to be much more like sepia toned and not as not as bright. My dad said our house is haunted.
But she's interrupted by a pair of thunderous knocks.
It's still plenty sepia, yeah. You turn to see Becca and Alexis gone, and Rosalina anxiously hovering in front of a small tunnel in the cavern wall. She freezes as she notices you.
There is something in the darkness before you that is much louder, but you don't hear it. You feel it in your chest, like the deep growl of a predator.
What do you think you're doing? Get away from there!
Your cousin dives towards you, but not before the light from your phone illuminates the chamber.
Petra? Petra, are you alright?
You and Tabitha manage to squeeze through the entrance just as the walls of the mine come crashing down.
Holy shit, you're okay. Thank God. We could have all died in there. What did you weirdos do? Everything was fine until you adults showed up. Becca, shut up.
Tabitha doesn't say a word as the car cuts along the darkened road.
There are two of them now. What happened to your glass house? Asshole squatter, move in! Kick Dustin Mum out!
As you ready to leave, Janie approaches from the far side of the kitchen. Tabitha remains between the two of you, impatiently tapping.
And there's Fufu.
The evil French kitty.
Evil French kitty. Petra, before you go, I heard about what happened last night. I mean, I heard about it before Miss Tabitha mentioned it just now, and then I heard it again. I just wanted to say that I'm so sorry you got caught up in that. Becca, you little shit. Alexis is the only reason players ever feel bad if they leave you stuck in the mine. You two did right by those kids, though. What a blessing. Everyone getting out of that situation all right. Morning. Is the new blend ready? I'm so suspicious about Tabitha and this tea. What is going on with it? Are you taking werewolf suppressant, Tabitha? What is happening? Yes. Dustin's mom sounds like Augra from Dark Crystal. That's correct. Of course, my dear. Petra, if you'd like to keep Miles company, Tabitha and I will just be a minute.
Excuse me.
Oh, it's Bo. He's so dreamy.
Wait, you are you're Petra, aren't you?
Birth control fertility drug. I mean, that matches the pattern of they have to go in the back room to deliver it or something.
Stop family breeding.
True, but that implies that Tabitha
Fox?
Yes, but we've not been introduced to anyone with whom Tabitha has admitted. Anyway.
My name is Bo. I'm Duke's boy. It is a pleasure to meet you.
That would be very weird, because if Wayne is our dad, then that's her uncle.
The policeman told me that you saw what happened to my daddy.
Oh, poor Bo. And with that, breakfast is served. Look at her ghost pajamas. They're adorable. Look at Gretchen
The dog
staring at food. Gretchen, I adore you.
He is a dog.
It's Mayor Jimmy. Mayor Jimmy the dog. Ducky, it's Mayor Jimmy. Bo is such a teddy bear. He's such a sweet guy. I love the protection.
The close protection racket.
I look at I love the little former mayor dogs, all with their red ties. Oh, it kills me. It just kills me. Not only is this mayor a dog, but judging from the series of portraits lining the walls, every mayor of Scarlet Hollow has also been a dog. You can tell this dog is the mayor from his little sash and his fancy top hat. There's a regal air about him, almost as if he knows the position of authority he's been elected to.
Gretchen fucking hates him. Look at that.
I remember we had a detour into doggy politics last time. Before you can catch up to your companions, you're intercepted by a nervous man with a cross around his neck. Also, please note the owner of the town literally being run out of town on a rail. That's what this means. Being run out on a rail is we're going to strap you to a rail and carry you out of town. I love that it's implied that the bodyguard, the mayor's, might also talk to animals.
Sounds like old Gretchen and the mayor may have some unresolved issues, wouldn't you say?
He's so creepy. Yeah, that was Shaw, correct. And are these people all lining up to go see the mayor?
Yeah.
I love it.
I'm Pastor Daniel. I take it you're Petra. Everyone's been buzzing about you. I'm so sorry about your aunt, but I'm sure she's in a better place now.
Well, I'm glad you find comfort in that. I just got some life sucked out of me based on somebody she murdered. So no.
If you'd ever like to discuss your beliefs, my door is always open.
Yeah, up to 3 separate people in this tiny village talk to animals. I know, it's something in the water. The basement is what you might expect out of a tortured artist who spends all his time confined to his studio. Discarded canvases line its edges, while trash and sketches leak out from their piles in the corners of the room, hiding the bare cement floor. Ghoulish faces coat the walls in paint, sneering out at their creator. Yeah, these are even worse in color.
Yeah,
Wow, these are worse in color. Yeesh. Emo monster boyfriend.
Anyway, make yourselves comfortable. You'll have to forgive the mess. I have been distracted lately. I haven't been cleaning much.
Dinner is already laid out. Dinner rolls, spaghetti, and a salad. Stella is nervously talkative, and Reese is suddenly quiet and tense, his shoulders tight, as his mother perches on the chair next to his. Dr. Kelly eyes all of you with a sharp, fierce gaze.
So, we were talking about maybe watching a movie sometime this week while Petra is still in town.
We'll have to see how you're feeling.
Handle a movie, Doc.
Yeah, we'll just sit downstairs in the dark. Reese is used to that. I'm sure he'll be fine. You're always overestimating how much you're able to do, Reese. This is why you keep getting sick. No, Kanika's not here.
You get sick, so what? It's not like that's ever going to change. I'm sick every day, and I'm not getting better. I don't want to spend the last few miserable years of my life holed up in the basement alone just because seeing my friends has been deemed too strenuous. I'm an adult. For God's sake. I can't believe I have to ask for permission from my mom just to have friends over.
Yeah, there is one extra plate here at the table. Who's that supposed to be for? Oh, Bubba, you're right. I think you scared the cat. I think Kanika may have already stormed out, if I remember correctly. Reese stops mid-sentence, wincing in pain and wrapping himself with his arms. I know, we haven't seen Kanika at all in this recap. Have we?
No, and she was here for this. I'm sure she was.
And didn't Kanika come? She didn't come with us to the mine, though. We sent her into town, right? Don't say things like that. I'm doing everything I can to try and fix...
Silence as Dr. Kelly's eyes shoot open.
Reese?
Reese abruptly pulls himself from the table and leaves.
Where is Kanika?
This is a level of disturbing I wasn't expecting. Oh, hey, you are here sooner than I expected. I hope dinner went okay.
Oh, that's right. We're going to go ghost fighting.
Please do not mind.
The gun
show. Hey, hope I'm not too late. Have I missed any creepy paranormal stuff? What the fuck is she? Where is she?
Kanika? She was definitely with us. Is the recap gaslighting? What is happening?
Oscar startles as the door swings open. Yeah, we had everyone on the ghost hunt for sure.
Hold that. You're not taking my cousin along on any more of your little hijinks without me. Steam achievement. All right, I have to see what my... How do I see where my achievements are? Hold on. I'm hang on a second, folks. I'm going to Scarlet Hollow. Recent achievements. Oh, that damn smile. Get your cousin to flash her pearly whites is the one that I just got. Creature consolidation. Finish episode 4 with Talk to Animals. Where is Kanika? Why is
This is not a bug.
Of course it's not. Why can't we remember Kanika?
We drink the tea. Did Sybil make us tea at the end?
Sybil? We had tea with Sybil. Has Sybil made us forget about Kanika? Has Sybil made us want to keep Kanika out of whatever's going on? Doesn't Kanika talk a lot about feeling left out? Oh my god,
Starting with the recap.
Oh, wow! Whoa.
This is where I've seen it. It appears on top of the...
I want to do a Kanika romance run for this very reason. 100%. Look at
Gretchen's
Gretchen's...
like, ah! Stella pulls back the carpet, revealing a hatch. The floor around it stained in reddish brown.
Okay.
Like, I don't give a shit. This is haunted. I'm out.
Yes, run from Gretchen. Partial stories. This is my first intro to this game, and let me tell you, I am hooked.
Oh, it is so freaking good.
I apologize for how much of an overview you are getting. There are so many other dialogue options and things that have gone into. We haven't even finished the recap yet, and it's about to get crazy. Keep an eye on the ad break to make sure.
Yeah, I got you.
I'm going for it. Wait, do you hear music?
Movement stirs as a figure cloaked in shadows rises to attention.
Stella? Notice the very creepy animated background and the complete lack of reality.
I would have found you sooner, but the resident clearly does not want me.
Who's your canon romance? You haven't? Did you lock in romance yet? At the end of chapter 4, I believe we locked in Stella as romance. Yeah.
Thanks, Bubs. Doesn't seem to have the same issue with these miserable little parasites.
The ditchlings.
Bottom feeders always manage to slip through the cracks. Sins of the father.
Oh god, they animated this. Oh, creepy. Are to be laid upon the children. Bullshit! I hope I didn't come too late. Look, everybody's eyes are open again. It wants something, doesn't it? And I think I know which of you should volunteer. Yeah, there was a dark space where Kanika should have been. You must be joking. You take a step towards the light. Sybil is right here. Please don't do this.
You wordlessly step into the spotlight.
I'm so sorry, Petra. I don't think I can talk right now. I'll call you, okay? No, Sybil definitely showed up. She hurries off down the road. Before I go, Sybil places a hand on your arm, holding you back for a moment. I'm sure you have questions after everything you saw tonight and about what's happened to you, but let's not get into it here. Notice how our vision is kind of darker at the edges
around the edges. Yeah.
I think everyone could use a little rest and relaxation right now, yourself included. If you swing by the tea room sometime tomorrow, say early afternoon, you and I can have a little chat. I'll see you then, Petra. I think we had the option of either stepping into the light or encouraging Tabitha to do so. And see how our vision is a little spotted around the edges.
You don't even notice yourself entering the guest room and falling into bed. Suddenly, you are just there, buried under your family's musty cups. You open your eyes. It's a new day. You feel like shit. Check your messages. There is nothing from Stella. Let me get this right. You are trying to report a missing pumpkin. Big Betty wasn't just a pumpkin, Sheriff Hugby, sir. She was going to be present. Raising her was the last thing me and my daddy did together. She's important to me.
Oh, Bo, you're such a sweetie. This says bowling championship.
Are you sure it was Julius and not some enterprising bear that got a hold of it? Well, no, Julius thinks that land belongs to him. Probably thought Big Betty was his to take. He ain't coming to his door. So for all I know, he might be all the way to the state fair by now with our pumpkin. And there's something y'all can do about it. I had a chat with the mayor yesterday. I heard you did too.
Oh, so that's right. He speaks to animals.
So glad you came.
You're creepy, my friend.
Never met anyone else who could hear them. I have no idea how long I thought I must have had some kind of insanity. I even thought at one point that it must have been the Lord himself talking to me through them. But I never had anything very insightful to say, so I was disavowed of that really pretty early on. There have been some particularly nasty rats in the church lately. She said some things that might have led me to believe you could understand them.
You take the tea, sipping it delicately. The citrus smell is fleeting, quickly replaced with the earthiness at its core, like you've taken a mouthful of dirt.
You motherfucker.
But the aftertaste combines the two flavors into something soothing and medicinal, and you find yourself feeling more comfortable, your muscles relaxing for the first time in days. Now, on to business. Sybil takes the cup from you, staring thoughtfully down at the sludge. Oh dear, this does not bode well. You've got just about every warning that can fit into the bottom of a cup. Cross, kettle, even an hourglass. All of these mean death, misery, difficulty. And the hourglass ties it all together with definite urgency. It's fair to assume that this all has to do with whatever brought the ditchlings. Something is coming, and whether any of us can stop it, I'm not sure. We may at the very least be able to figure out what it is. And there's a central figure here, a cat, an enemy lurking in plain sight. Okay, this is some straight up right out of Silent Hill shit. That scene right there is exactly a reproduction of something in Silent Hill, and I love it so much.
This is wild. I had no idea any of this was here. An entire hospital wing rotting away for decades behind some flimsy drywall. His voice sounds distant. Your sole focus is finding it. Your feet move without prompting, and you stumble down the hallway towards the far wall, barely registering the antique clutter as you stagger past it. 5 minutes.
Mm-hmm.
Whoa, are you okay?
You don't respond, and you don't bother to retrieve the axe. The wall is rotten, water damage having eaten away at the wood over the course of unknowable years. The planks nearly reduced to sawdust. You tear into it. Another seal.
Enemies upstairs. Enemies outside. We're surrounded. Even if I get you out of this house, you won't be safe. You won't be safe.
Notice the ditchlings are coming in through the walls.
Yeah. As Reese tears at his clothes, paint bubbles out from the canvases, his ghoulish figures peeling themselves out of their two-dimensional worlds, invading yours, crawling off the wall.
Oh, that's creepy.
Grab my hand. I'll pull you out. Leave us alone.
Dr. Kelly opens the door. Two of you stare out into the hallway.
Is this what you were so afraid of?
Hand over the tranquilizers. This is our shot.
Before Dr. Kelly can fire, a different shot rings out. Reese's body is thrown to the wall. Shotgun in hand, your cousin rounds the corner and trains her weapon on his writhing body.
I just gotta say here, that's 2 for 2 for Tabitha. She's come through twice out of 3 times she could have come through. She did not.
Tabitha is rocking up on ride or die status.
Yeah, she did not step up when it comes to the whole losing of years things, but she did show up here.
You leap forward, placing your body between Tabitha and the whimpering Reese, his face already trying to stitch itself back together as he writhes on the ground.
That's right. We didn't let her shoot him? Both of you, shut up and help me drag him into the safe room, now!
You turn to see Dr. Kelly already pulling her son towards the open doorway. You sit on the log beside Stella.
So we saved Reese?
Saved Reese.
Oh god, that was not wise of us. Petra, that ghost really did a number on you. I'm so sorry.
I just wanted to offer a suggestion. How to spend your time tomorrow. Tabitha will be busy out at the mines. You get advantage of that. But in places forbidden without her around to stop you. Explore the estate. You might find something interesting if you know.
I have 2 ideas already. So, are you coming in? You drift off together, limbs entwined, exhausted and safe and comforted. Tomorrow may bring some new horror, or it might not. But whatever happens, you'll face it together. It's time to continue your journey.
In 1 ad break's time.
Just on the other side of an ad break. All right, everybody. Get a stretch. We'll be back. All right, everybody. And we're back. That was the most excellent recap, which we desperately needed. Oh, it's muted the game audio for some reason. Okay, there we go. Very useful. I suppose that something Stella shares in common with Tabitha. They shove their feelings and personal judgments into the brain vault. You won't really know your actual standing with them until push comes to shove, right? Tabitha's come through in the clutch twice for us. At the mine, she showed up. And with Reese and a shotgun, she showed up. Okay, I have to do some spring cleaning on Sunday. Playing Chapter 5 will be my post-cleaning treat. There you go, Kate B. Bribery works. I get a sticker every time I go to the gym, because that's what does it. So, it is time to continue our journey. Where the hell is Kanika?
What's going on?
Exactly.
This is a reverse dawn. I don't like it.
Yeah, a reverse dawn. I don't like it either. Remember, folks, ample use of the wiggle emojis for those of you who are in advance and have things you're dying to talk about. Let's see where we go next. Okay. Hang on, I'm gonna...
I still have no sound.
That's because there is no sound. I'm gonna save right.
Listen, do you smell that?
There we go. Okay. There we go. We've got a save on the other side of the recap. You wake to the sounds of birdsong and to the welcoming aroma of breakfast sizzling down the hall of Stella's intimately cozy cottage. Yeah, it's gonna go so fast. Hold on. We have the book now. Let's see what our major decisions were on Thursday. Major decisions. Found out that Stella disappeared. Was given a quest to deal with Dustin's mom's squatter situation. It was a goat, and there was nothing I could do about it. Ran into Avery on the way to town and invited them to help look for Stella. Checked Stella's house for clues. She wasn't there, and we didn't find any leads. Visited the church and didn't find Stella, but I did learn that Pastor Daniel and I share a certain secret ability to talk to animals. Visited Oscar at the library after checking in with the mayor. Explored the cellar hidden under Rosalina's room and studied the stone carving within. Visited the police to file a missing persons report and ran into Bo, whose pumpkin was stolen and who I bet will be investigating today.
Did a tea reading with Sybil and learned that the cat is waiting to betray me. I accused Dr. Kelly. Had Dr. Kelly give me a checkup to get to the bottom of my premature aging. Found my family's medical history. Read through it.
Oh, I don't remember that.
Encountered another stone hidden away in the walls of the clinic. Had a vision of Enoch Scarlet. Reese realized that his mother was poisoning him and transformed into a monster.
Again with the non-sequiturs, folks!
Before Reese could be dealt with, Tabitha shot him. Before he could heal, we sedated him, dragged him into the clinic's safe room. Stella shared her feelings with me, and I reciprocated. We're an item now.
Okay.
Where's Kanika?
Where's Kanika? As you stretch, the soft cotton of her sheet slides against your skin. The aches and pains you've accumulated this week feel distant, lessened by the brief lightness Stella has brought to your life. All the conspiracy. Look at the Mothman plushie. I totally missed the Mothman plushie. So cute. Oh, I love the music so much. You've had a good night's sleep, and though you can tell it hasn't changed the bone-deep exhaustion, you feel slightly more whole. Join her in the kitchen.
Well, if it isn't Stella's little overnight guest. So happy that she finally seems to be adding a third member to our little pack of two.
Oh, you too, Gretchen. I'm just trying to see if there's anything new and exciting in the kitchen.
She has a very cute
sponge holder.
Isn't
that adorable?
I hope you know you'll need to make space for little old me in that bed. If you intend to spend any more of your evenings here. We come as a pair, she and I.
I hope it wasn't too noisy in here. I wanted you to be able to get some more sleep. I know it's early. Are we okay on those? The music volume seems a little high. I'm just going to turn it down. There we go. still, it can't be too bad to wake up to somebody making pancakes for you, even if it is at the crack of dawn. Oh, okay, so we have a whole bunch of options, which I will read through for the chat, and then I will pick one. Explore, give her a morning kiss. Explore, how'd you sleep? Or I can choose, it was so nice to wake up here knowing your face will be one of the first things I'd see. I can't believe you made me pancakes, you're amazing. Thanks for making breakfast. I feel like I barely ate yesterday, I'm starved. You really didn't have to go through all this trouble. Pancakes? Oh, I wanted something else. Monster. Or say nothing. I think we're going to give her a kiss, right?
Give her a kiss.
Explore, give her a kiss. You take a step forward, leaning in close. You can feel Stella's smile broaden as you plant a gentle kiss on her cheek. Damn it, Stella and I want sausages and I can't have them. It's Ash Wednesday and the Catholic Church hasn't kicked me out yet. Trust me, even after they kick you out, the RFID chip is still there. Oh, Petra, you can do better than that. Oh my god, what a lovely picture. Before you can pull away, she takes your face in her flour-dusted hands, pressing her soft lips to yours. Oh, you get a kiss. Yay! She smirks as she turns back to the pan. Let's go. How'd you sleep? How'd you sleep? Aren't I the host here? Is that what I'm supposed to ask you? But I slept great. Of course I did. Thanks again for everything you did yesterday. You have no idea how light I feel right now. Please, please don't kill my girlfriend. Please. Oh, I got such a...
And my girlfriend's dog.
I have such a sense of dread. Okay.
I actually really like it. Was so nice to wake up here knowing your face will be one of the first things.
Yeah, that sounds good. It was so nice to wake up here knowing your face would be one of the first things I'd see. Stella's gentle smile spreads into a grin. Well, aren't you romantic? If you think my looks are nice, wait till you try my pancakes. These are what'll have you coming back for more. And that's the last one. Let's have ourselves a breakfast feast.
Stella motions with a pancake-laden plate towards the table. You take a seat.
Wayne stopped by. Okay, more dialogue options. I'll read them for the chat again. Explore. Take a bite of your pancakes. Explore. Hey, before we figure out our plans for the day, we should talk about Reese. Wayne stopped by while you were in the shower last night. God, they're so good at non sequiturs. Wayne said Tabitha wouldn't be around today. I think we should bust into the Forbidden Wing today. So what's the plan for today? What if we just take a chill one? No ghouls, no mysteries, just hanging out before I leave in a few days. I'm so excited to spend the day with you. It's so good to have you back. I really missed you yesterday. Say nothing and dig in. I'm gonna take a bite of my pancakes.
You take a multi-layered bite of Stella's pancakes. They're incredible. A perfectly crispy crust with a light and fluffy interior, still steaming from the heat of the pan with a generous pour of maple syrup, adding a flavorful sweetness. A rich, buttery aftertaste lingers on your palate. A stack of these, made with love by someone who cares about you. It's the perfect way to start your day. Oh, she's dead.
Please don't kill my girlfriend. Can you make me pancakes?
Would you like me to make you more pancakes?
Yeah, I think this weekend you're gonna have to make.
You might want to put the Twiglet cam on, by the way. He's being adorable.
Is he being adorable? There we go. He do a bath. So, Stella should totally come with us and take this show on the road. So before we figure out plans for today, should we talk about Reese? 'Cause
I wonder whether exploring with Reese is going to shut out the Wayne option. So what it might be worth doing is maybe...
It's an explore option.
Actually, yeah.
So it shouldn't be a dialogue choice.
Let's explore the fuck out of...
Well, let's say. I'm totally all about that. I'll just save 90,000 times life. So, hey, before we figure out our plans for the day, we might want to talk about Reese. Notice how the nice music goes away.
Yes.
Why? Did something happen? Oh, God, she doesn't know, does she?
No, she wasn't there.
Oh, man. Oh, man. Well,
So-
I'm not keeping anything from her.
So thanks for
Forget
the pancakes, and your high school bestie is a werebat.
You take a deep breath and proceed to explain everything.
Look at Gretchen. Like, Stella stares down at her pancakes in shock, trying to process what you just said. Tears well up in her eyes. She tries to blink them away before you can notice.
Hey, what?
Looks away for a long moment, tries to collect herself.
So that means he's all alone right now? Locked up in some tiny room? And I guess if he wasn't, then Dr. Kelly would be... I can't believe I was off dealing with all my own pathetic little problems yesterday. If I'd just been there, maybe things could have been okay. Maybe I could have talked him down, or I don't know, done anything besides moping around while my friend went through the biggest crisis in his life? She takes a sullen bite of pancake. With it, she seems to swallow her momentary distress, her casual demeanor returning as she gives you a weak smile.
This just in, Stella's secretly British.
But, it's over. I trust you made the right call in the moment, and for now, kinda got a mystery to solve. Though I will be making a visit to the doc's office soon.
I, for one, am glad you locked him away where he belongs. I hope we never see that deranged boy again. I told you, didn't I? I told you he was a monster.
Yeah, I'm kind of glad I didn't have to tell her that then I let Tabitha shoot him. Yeah, I'm having a... Stella will remember that moment for sure.
No one liked this.
No one liked this. Oh... It's better than letting him kill someone. I bought us time to figure out the best course of action, or he's not the kid you grew up with anymore, Stella. He's something else now.
Not that, for sure.
No, it's better than letting him kill someone. I bought us time to figure out the next course of action.
Stella continues staring down at her pancakes. Her shoulders loosen, a forced smile plastered on her face.
Hey now. Oh well, no point talking about it. We have a lot on our plate today. So many mysteries to solve. Oh wow, sweetheart, you are hip deep in a river in Egypt, aren't you? Oh, come on now.
Well, I, for one...
Oh wait. It repeated.
It repeated. It's an early release. I bet they missed it.
Yeah. Interesting. It repeated. So now we have Wayne stopped while you were in the shower last night. Wayne said Tabitha wouldn't be around today. I think we should bust into the Forbidden Wing today. So what's the plan for today? What if we just take a chill one? Yeah, those compartments are going to fall eventually for sure. Should I just say we should bust into the Forbidden Wing today, or should we mention Wayne?
I think what's the plan for today is an interesting option because it kind of throws control back to her. And I would also, of all the terrible non sequiturs to rock this lady with even more trauma, the one that I would go for would be, so Wayne stopped by while you were in the shower.
Yeah, exactly. I kind of like It's so good to have you back. I really missed you yesterday, but I
That's
feel
a
like
nice one,
that's
too.
exacerbating the guilt she just experienced.
Yeah.
Oh, there you go. You're all getting cat feet pics.
Drop the only pause link in the chat.
How about Wayne said Tabitha wouldn't be around today?
Yeah.
Wayne said Tabitha wouldn't be around today. What a coincidence. I was going to suggest we snoop around the estate. And unless Wayne is lying, which, I mean, maybe he is, it sounds like today's going to be the perfect opportunity to snoop. Okay, options again. Explore. How can we be sure Tabitha won't be there? I trust Wayne. He hasn't led me astray yet. I don't trust Wayne, but I trust him on this. As soon as Tabitha told me the Forbidden Wing was forbidden, I needed to see what's in there. Hell yeah, let's snoop. Yes, Tabitha will keep no more secrets from me. I hate it up at the estate. Do we really have to go? You want to do mystery stuff today? But we could just chill instead. Are you sure about this? Alternate plan. We sit around here all day watching TV and not sticking our noses in soupy problems or say nothing. I like it, the exploration. How can we be sure Tabitha won't be there? I know Tabitha. She'll be at work. Plus, isn't there a strike going on or something? No way is she going to be relaxing at home today. We'll have the place to ourselves. I kind of like the whole, as soon as Tabitha told me the Forbidden Wing was forbidden,
it is that kind of, it's a nice conspiratorial one, yeah.
Yeah. Yeah, okay. As soon as Tabitha told me the Forbidden Wing was forbidden, I needed to see what was in there. Right? You can't just name something the Forbidden Wing and expect people to not want to explore it. She's practically asking us to sneak in. There we go. All right, pancakes have been eaten, and I am fueled up for today's activities. Let's head out.
Stella stands up, Gretchen hopping down from her chair to stand at Stella's side. The two of them lead you to the door and out into the chilly morning.
The walk through town is quiet. It's early, and though you can smell the diner cooking up breakfast for hungry miners and brewing coffee for cops to sit while ignoring the horrors plaguing Scarlet Hollow, Main Street is deserted. You and Stella feel like the only people in the world watching the sun rise over the library. Well, something changed. You said Scarlet Hollow Town Hall. I remember the bookshop. I remember the birds.
Statue?
No, the statue's the same.
Okay.
Wait a minute. Doesn't Kanika's family have a shop?
Shouldn't the shop be around here? Shouldn't it be Sybil's shop?
Go ahead, Goblin. Yeah, shouldn't Sybil's shop be on Main Street? You can smell the diner. The general store is gone.
Overnight.
Like,
That's impossible.
Kate B, that's the here, let me put the camera back real quick. That's the realization we're having, is the entire recap. Kanika's not in any of it. She's gone. Sybil's there. There's Miles, Kanika's brother, at one point. But Kanika herself is gone, but there are voids where Kanika should have been throughout the entire recap, and now the general store is missing. It used to be right here, didn't it? Is Sybil doing some kind of magic to erase her and her family from the town?
I think she is.
What is going on? And I'm not going to get any answers tonight, and it's going to be something I stew over. The estate looms over the three of you, more unwelcoming than it's ever been, as if the small bit of time you've spent away in a warm house still full of the love that built it, has made the mere thought of the crumbling manor unbearable.
That is just a deeply shitty building. The vibes are rancid in that.
It is a rancidly vibed building. Gaslight Gatekeep Small Town Witch Girl Bus. Oh, wow.
Oh dear. Oh, I've forgotten how dreadfully thin the air all the way up here is. However does Miss Tabitha survive at so great an altitude? Perhaps that's why she has such a sour disposition.
Right. Gaslight Gatekeep Small Town Witch Girl Boss is a shitpost candidate right there. Wow. I can barely remember the last time I made my way up that hill. Verlaine didn't exactly make it easy for me to see Tabitha, so we usually hung out anywhere else we could think of. Your aunt has a tendency to shoot first and ask questions later, so I figured it was best not to risk winding up at the business end of her shotgun. You only make that mistake once. I'm sorry, my aunt shot you? Can you... yeah. Is it all normal in the rare playthroughs where players avoid drinking the tea? I don't know. It's a great question. I think if I have to play it again, I'm not drinking anything else Sybil gives me, that's for sure. It's sad to see how much worse it's gotten. That cliff used to be a lot further away from the house, but it's claimed a lot of ground, and the place looks like it could fall off any day now. Crash of lightning, crash of thunder. Oh my god. It used to be such a beautiful house. The odd sadness that creeps into Stella's eyes as she looks up at the place makes you wonder if it's really the house she's concerned about. After all, a home is often a reflection of its occupants. And even if what they had died a long time ago, it's never easy to see someone you once cared about decay and collapse in on themselves. Foreshadowing is a literary device, right? Exactly. Yeah, Usher's house was more kept.
It's a fixer-upper. Together you cross the threshold, the ancient door creaking open to reveal the familiar dusty foyer.
Well, there's a doggo in this painting, and there's a doggo in this painting.
I wonder if that's the same dog.
No, it's not. This is a black and white, and this is a...
Nice. Not creepy at all.
May I have a borderline wiggly suggestion? Save? Yeah, yeah. I think we'll just save out of... There we go. Go for it, gremlin. Or goblin, sorry. I misread that. All right, we've saved the game. Take Stella to your bedroom. Yeah, okay, sure. I mean, I have to anyway because I wanted to check on Dustin. So.
Knowing Tabitha,
yeah,
isn't here to keep you in line gives the place a new feeling. Like you have complete ownership of it, and that any secrets it once held are yours to be uncovered. Only you can figure out where to look.
You can feel how much the floor is tilting. Jeez, the place has really gone to the dog since the last time I was here. But listen to the music now. Creepy investigation music. Can you please go check Austin Wintory's
What?
Are you gonna go and check the
Brandon's
Bandcamp and see if we have to new music?
I take offense to that. If it had gone to the dogs, there would be considerably more comfortable pillows and considerably less cat. I can smell her already. That loathsome feline stench pervades every inch of this house.
Everything feels so much older and disused. I can't believe Tabitha's still living here. I'm sure she has a lot of memories tying her to the place, but it feels like it could come down around our ears any second in here. So, where to first? Explore your bedroom or the door to the Forbidden Wing? We're absolutely going to explore my bedroom first. I have to check if Dustin and his mom are okay. But let's save over our... Yeah. Gretchen's inner southern grandma. Full on Ethel Merman today. All right, we're going to my room first.
The soundtrack is not yet out.
Oh! Let's go to my room first. Oh, got something up there you want to show me?
Yeah, it's a possum.
Stella gives you a flirtatious wink. Lead the way.
Two of you make your way up the rickety stairs and into the guest room. Diable!
Oh no! It's Frou-Frou!
It's on! It's on like
Frou-Frou's
Donkey
been
Kong!
sleeping on my bed and is gonna run into...
It's old lady animal fight. Let's fucking go.
Uh-oh. Sorry, Frou-Frou.
So we meet again, Frou-Frou. Why, it has been ever so long. I'm sure you've missed me terribly.
If only you were in the grave where you belong, I could spit upon it.
You'll have to wait a while to indulge in that pleasure, my dear feline friend.
There is such a rich, deep backstory here. They're gonna go growling and hissing at each other, like always. Gretchen usually gets along really well with cats, but I guess Frou-Frou was just too much of a capital C cat. Ugh, why I'm loath to part with the lovely warm spot I have made on these empty shits. I cannot stomach your foul doggy stench any longer.
Frou-Frou leaps from her spot on the bed, launching into the hallway and galloping down the stairs. Good riddance!
Anyway, if I remember correctly, this is Perlane's old room, right? Tabitha really wasted no time getting this place turned over for guests.
Someone has been here. The closet is wide open and its contents have been dragged out into the room. A discolored residue smeared on some of the larger boxes, giving you a hint as to who might be behind this invasion of privacy.
Wayne. Holy shit. That mess has got to be Wayne, right? I think I'd know if you were that messy. Okay. Options. Explore. Does that mean this is where Perlane died? Explore. Check in on Dustin. The closet was not like this yesterday morning. Investigate the closet. I don't like the look of this, Stella. Or go to the door of the Forbidden Wing instead.
We're doing that last, obviously. Add in 5 if you want to just snooze it and run this through to the end of the thing. Depressingly, this is quite a good place to stop.
I know! I don't want to stop here. I want to check in on Dustin.
Let's at least check in on
Dustin. Well, she said this Wayne's got to be Wayne, right? So let's explore. Does that mean this is where Perlane died? I wouldn't know. Tabitha really hadn't said anything about it, but she died in her sleep, so one could assume. It's okay. Now you can just sleep in my bed for the rest of the week. If Tabitha gets mad, oh well. She shouldn't have made you sleep in a dead lady's bed without even telling you. Okay. Now, we check on Dustin. Check on Dustin.
You make your way to the dresser, pulling out the drawer to check on the little opossum and his mom. But they're gone. Not even the bread remains. It's just an empty drawer.
Oh, or, are you getting changed? I could give you some privacy. Or not. Whichever.
Good grief, it absolutely reeks of opossum in here.
Okay, options. Dustin is missing. Something has happened to my dear opossum friend Dustin. Hang on, I gotta hit a snooze here. There's usually a little possum in here. I hope he's okay. No, those clothes of possum stink on him, but the possums are nowhere to be found. Lie. Just looking around for clues and stuff. Frou-Frou must have scared off the possums. We have to find them. Those nasty little possums
Monster.
finally left, thank God. Or close the drawer.
100% sincerity, Dustin is missing.
Or... Dustin, Frou-Frou must have scared off the possums. We have to find them.
True, yep.
I like that. Frou-Frou must have scared off the possums. We have to find them. Oh no, those poor things. Wait, there were possums living in your drawers? Yeah, I think we told her, didn't we?
I think so.
You slide the drawer shut. Oh no! It doesn't let us investigate the possums?
I'm sure we'll pick it up as we go.
Let's investigate the closet. Or just say, I want to investigate the closet. You and Stella across the room to investigate the open closet door.
Back of it hangs slightly ajar. It looks like it was never a solid wall at all, but rather a door. And previously hidden behind a pile of boxes and papers, was dragged out of the way overnight. There is no doorknob, only a small circle of metal where a doorknob would be, punctuated with a keyhole.
The movie got all creepy again. Keen eye, you can't help but notice that the doll from the other day is
that ain't right.
conspicuously absent, but from the closet and from the pile of garbage flowing out of it.
That ain't right.
That ain't right. Is that a hidden door? Yes, I know it. I know there was going to be hidden passages in this house.
Yeah.
Oh. What was that, my little boy? He's taken to chittering now whenever he's hungry or gets up. Stella whips out her camera, nearly fumbling and dropping it in excitement, but she regains her steadiness, aiming it into the gloom of the closet, the sliver of light from the room beyond. Stellars, you are not gonna believe this. We're here in the Scarlet Estate, trying to get to the bottom of what exactly is going on around town, and we've just uncovered this hidden door in Petra's closet. Explore. I think you're right, Stella. Wayne is behind this. Explore. Keen eye. There used to be this really creepy doll in here. It's gone, Stella. Explore. Don't you think Tabitha is gonna get mad at you for filming in here like legal action mad? We're going in. Guess we found our way into the Forbidden Wing. You're gonna be the death of me, Stella. You go first. Aren't you scared? This is too easy. I don't trust it. We're gonna go to the downstairs entrance. We can figure our own way in. Step into the secret passage. So here's what I think we'll do. Let's do both of the Explorer option. Let's do the Keen Eye Explorer option. And then if it narrows us down to a decision, we'll stop there. Okay. I'm going to do the Keen Eye. There used to be this really creepy doll in here. It's gone, Stella. Maybe we'll find it somewhere in there. Maybe the doll is behind everything bad that's been happening here. And there's some more.
Changed nothing.
I think you're right, Stella. Wayne is involved with this somehow. Does that mean Wayne knows about the layout of the Scarlet Estate? You know, I'm really starting to wonder what he has to do with all of this. I don't like how close he seems to think he is with you. But maybe he knows what's going on. Let's do this last explore. You think Tabitha's gonna get mad at you for filming in here? Like, legal action mad? I mean, that's the nature of journalism. I take risks to get information out into the world, whether that's the risk of bodily harm or legal consequences for sneaking into my friend's old house. If we don't find anything, I don't post anything. But if we do find something and it blows your dark, possibly incriminating family secrets wide open, well, that's a problem for future Stella to figure out.
Oh, Stella.
Oh, God. All right, folks. This is where we're going to save for the night because we have to make a decision now about how we're going to go forward.
Man, it's good to be back.
It's so good to be back. All right, folks, get a quick stretch because it's 10 minutes till the end of stream already, and we didn't get to do a midstream break reminder. So, we're definitely going to do a shenanigan after all of this creepiness for tonight. But first, we'll take our final ad break, and we'll be right back. trying to get better at rowing and it makes my armpits hurt. Hello, everybody. Hi. And we're back. Right. For folks who haven't joined us, or who have joined us recently, we haven't done shenanigans in quite a while because there hasn't been terribly much horror content lately, but
we're back in Scarlet Hollow.
But we're back in Scarlet Hollow, so we're doing shenanigans. And
gaslighting us with the recap.
Oh my god, all of a sudden the game becomes an unreliable narrator. That is such a brilliant move. And it's entirely player perception, isn't it? It's probably because of Sybil and her fucking tea. I'm gonna get to the bottom of this! I need like 17 million different game states now to play this game through with. But I really like this game state because it's not possible the other way anymore, which is very cool. Anyway, shenanigans are...
We have shenan before, we will shenan again.
Exactly, thank you. Is so that we don't send everybody to bed, including us, on nightmare fuel after exploring the creepy old broken house, right? So, this comes to us from Helen Highwater, which is an excellent Tumblr name. I totally approve. So, shall we alternate paragraphs? My stage career began when I was a little under 2 months old, when I took the spotlight as baby Jesus in a Christmas pageant. I'm told that I did a wonderful job and slept calmly through the whole thing, which can only speak to my talents as an actress, because 1, I was the wrong gender, 2, I was a colicky screaming demon of a baby, and 3, about as far from divine as it's possible for an alleged human child to be.
Now, I continued to be actively involved in theatre as a kid and frequently played roles of various small animals because I was pretty tiny for my age. Around the age of 10, I was cast as the lead character in a musical about cowboys that I can no longer remember the name of. It was my first real lead role, and I took it very, very, very seriously. And because I am myself, that means I maybe went a little overboard.
My character's introduction was early in the play, accompanied by the crack of a bullwhip. This was more or less pre-internet, or at least our director was not tech-savvy enough to find sound effects online, and we didn't have a sound effect track for that noise. There were plans to acquire the appropriate sound effect before opening night, but I rapidly tired of making my entrance during rehearsals to the sound of someone yelling, "Bullwhip noise!"
This, I thought to myself, is a problem I can solve.
I learned early in life that it's good to be friends with people who have skills. They always come in handy eventually. After rehearsals one day, I put on my cowboy boots and biked a couple of miles over to my friend Grace's house. I went down to their basement and knocked on her older brother's door.
"Hello," I said. "I need to learn how to use a bullwhip."
"Okay," he said. It did not seem to occur to him that he might ask further questions about why I, a tiny horrible munchkin composed entirely of rage and pointy elbows, needed to be weaponized any further. Clearly, I had come to the right person.
Now, my friend's older brother would have been an SCA nerd if SCA was a thing where we were. Instead, he was one of those unsupervised 4-H kids with weird hobbies, largely oriented around ancient forms of combat. He was somewhere in his late teens at this time, and he liked to make stuff. It was an urge I, even at age 10, could sympathize with. His name was Aaron.
Was it Aaron or Aaron? Sorry,
I've seen enough of the Key and Peele sketch to go, "Don't push me, Aaron."
Right. Aaron got out his bullwhip, which I noticed hanging on his wall on a prior visit, and filed away mentally under "for a future use" tab. And we went to the backyard.
"Step 1 of using a bullwhip," Aaron began, swinging the bullwhip.
We rapidly discovered that since I was God's tiniest, angriest creation, a full-size bullwhip was way too long for me to use. Aaron's shins suffered for my attempt.
"Step 1 of using a bullwhip," Aaron said. "Making a bullwhip."
So we went back inside, found a tanned cat hide that he just had. I don't remember if there was a reason for this. And took some razor blades, and I learned how to cut and braid a bullwhip. It took a few tries, and I wound up coming back for a while because I kept getting frustrated with the bullwhip braiding process, and Aaron kept distracting me with bait like, "Hey kid, want to learn to make some chainmail?" And "Hey kid, want to fletch some arrows?" And "Hey kid, want to try doing some horseback archery?"
Obviously, the answer to those questions was, boy, would I ever. Some delays are necessary to the artistic process.
At one point, my mom asked me, "Helen, what are you doing over at Grace's house all the time?" And I perfectly innocently said, "Making weapons!" And my mother, who never understood why I was like this, but accepted that a girl has needs, and those needs occasionally involve stocking a personal armory, said, "Okay, have fun."
Soon the bullwhip, size extra small, was finished. The lessons on actual bullwhip use commenced.
It should be noted that Aaron was self-taught and really had no idea what to do. So this was mostly an exercise in the two of us standing 20 feet apart and flailing wildly in our respective whips until snapping noises happened. And then we figured out what we'd done to make the snapping noises, and then we kept doing that extremely vigorously. So vigorously that at one point, one of the bullwhips launched into the air and caught on a tree branch, and we had to drag the trampoline over so Aaron could bounce me high enough to grab it. But we persisted.
Eventually, we reached a point where we could line up pop cans on a fence rail and hit them off 3 times out of 5.
Feeling extremely accomplished and like I finally understood method acting, I packed my bullwhip into my backpack for the next play rehearsal, and soon enough, it was time for me to make my entrance.
I leapt on stage in my cowboy boots and cracked the bullwhip as hard as I could, immediately launching into the song, despite the fact that the sound of 5 feet of braided leather breaking the sound barrier had startled the accompanist so badly she'd key smashed the piano.
The director shouted something she probably shouldn't have shouted in a room full of small children and then demanded, "Where did you get that?"
I made it, I declared proudly. I'm a cowgirl. I could make my own bullwhip now.
Noise. You made it?
Yeah, because we needed a bullwhip sound effect. A bullwhip's where bullwhip sound effects come from.
This was, of course, impeccable logic.
It is apparently difficult to argue with a gleeful 10-year-old who happens to be armed with a bullwhip longer than she is.
Tall. Longer than she is tall.
Longer than she is tall. After some negotiation, the director agreed that I could use my bullwhip for my opening song, provided that I didn't pop it while anyone was anywhere near me on stage, and I didn't let anyone else play with it. These terms were acceptable to me.
Somehow, no one was injured, and the play went off without a hitch. We can only chalk up these things to the magic of the theatre.
Nearly a decade later, an unsuspecting college classmate asked me, "Helen, you want to take a class on bullwhip combat with me?"
And obviously I answered, "Boy, would I ever!" That is brilliant.
Skill acquisition syndrome. Start young.
Hashtag storytime with Hell. Hashtag I don't know what happened to that bullwhip. Bullwhip. Hashtag, and now I kind of want to make another one. Hashtag Aaron was delighted to have another human person interested in his hobbies.
Just the image of him opening the door to this tiny 10-year-old guy. I want to make a bullwhip. Sure, okay, come in.
Such people just have things. My housemate has a random tanned cat eye too, and we're the opposite of cowboys. Right? Aaron sounds fun as hell. That's delightful. Absolutely delightful. Look, some detours are necessary for the artistic process.
This is a problem I can solve.
Yes, I love it. I absolutely love it. All right, folks. That has been the stream. I love Helen Highwater's maximalist design of their interior. Right. Okay. That has been our stream for the night. Let's talk about where we're going to be next. Where are we going to be next?
Next is going to be Friday when the full lid comes out.
That's right. And then on Sunday, we return to the deck of the Obra Dinn and
when God only knows what deathless eldritch horrors await us this week.
Right?
Oh shit, a kraken. That can't be. What the fuck do you mean there's a guy riding the giant crab?
Yeah, and there's 2 of them, right? That game has taken turns, unexpected turns, including the poor guy who doesn't even get a name, who's a stowaway in a barrel who gets dropped to his doom.
In retrospect, our first clue was the magical watch that allows us to travel back in time and visit crime scenes.
I mean, CSI could never, right? Exactly. And then we will be back here again next Wednesday now at this rate because my surgery's been delayed. Unfortunately. So we'll be back next week for some more Scarlet Hollow, which will be nice.
Indeed it will.
And I think that's everything. Is there anything else going on that we should be talking about? The ship still has the higher body count. So far, yeah, absolutely.
Give it time.
Yeah, exactly. I can't think if there's anything else we're supposed to be talking about.
I'm pretty certain we're good.
I mean, I know we're good, but I can't remember what we're supposed to be talking about. So let's call it a night here. We're already a little bit late.
Thank you so much for joining us back in the world's worst town.
Oh my goodness! And now it's not brigadooning itself, but it's like freaking writing.
Twinned with Silent Hill.
Yeah, things are getting a little creepy. Yeah, and we have to go find Dustin and his mom, so we have to go find the greenhouse and see what happened to that goat. Anyway,
you see, you joke about Dustin being on the Obra Dinn, but given Dave the Diver is a client in Potion Craft,
I know. Ozzy wants to know what the full lid's going to be about.
This week's full aid is all kinds of stuff. I need to move the spotlights around a little bit, but there's a very good play out. And the main article is about my favorite episode of Brockmire, which is a very good, very dark, very sweet sitcom that hit Netflix a couple of weeks ago.
Cool. Sounds good. That'll be mine tomorrow night, editing it. All right, everybody, have an excellent rest of your time zone, and thank you very much for joining us.
I've been Alistair.
I've been Marguerite.
And Twiglet's probably building a petrol bomb, so we should go take a look.
Well, he successfully scattered all the rest of his crunchies out of his bowl that he didn't eat, so we gotta go clean that up too. Have a good night, everybody.
See you next time.
We'll see you next time. Bye.